In this video, you're gonna see the cheapest and most expensive buffets here in Bangkok, Thailand. These two buffets we're gonna go to are very different. The first one costs, you won't believe this, $1.41. The second costs almost 60 times that amount, over $80. There's gonna be a huge difference in quality, types of ingredients, the types of foods, and the amount of selection in each buffet. First thing we're gonna do is go to the cheap buffet and see what they got. Let's move. Right here is Auntie Roy Buffet. This is the most inexpensive buffet I've seen anywhere, and so I was wondering how they do it. Before I saw the food, I thought they must have no meat, it must all be just tofu and plants, but no. They have over a dozen dishes here, a lot of different food, but a lot of meat too. It is 10:27 right now. This place is getting busy behind me very quickly. Mostly you're gonna see a lot of drivers coming here. People who drive taxis, people who ride for Grab. It's an easy place to pull off the road, grab a big plate of food. People are not shy about the amount of food they're grabbing. It actually used to cost only 35 baht. Now it's 50 baht, which is still ridiculously cheap. So right here, you can grab your own plate, spoon, fork, and they have a couple of rice options off the bat, a white rice, and then this looks tremendous. They've got a delicious looking veggie fried rice. I'm gonna take a decent sized scoop. Oh, ho, ho, ho. She's adding some chilies right now to the fish sauce. That looks very spicy. Right here is the main section. They have 12 different trays full of different food options. This looks like a minced stir-fried fish with tons and tons of seasonings. I would tell you the local name, but I'm just gonna say it wrong anyways. Here we have some bamboo shoots. Oh my gosh, there's chilies on everything. It is not just bamboo shoots. It looks like they have some small mussels. Unlike me, I have big mussels. That's what my wife tells me. Here we have liver and intestines with green beans. These are all from the chicken. Oh, is that an eyeball? Very nice. The last thing I want to show you, she is frying something here, dumping it into this sieve. So people are eating it, it's running out right here. They cook more, and this goes on until 3 p.m. We have our food, we have round one. Let's go find a table. Boom, round one right here. I am looking forward to this fried rice because it looks fantastic. Oh, super delicious. They put very thin strips of the kaffir lime leaf in there. So it has a little bit of that fresh, limey, citrusy flavor. Oh, how about this? When I saw this fish, I thought it was pork. Oh, my. Oh. I'm in Mark's city doing Mark's moves. Oh. It's very nice. There's turmeric and a lot of chilies. It's super spicy. I'm regretting right now that I don't have anything to drink. Oh, I gotta drink some of this soup. Thailand is so brutal. I tried to cool down the spice with more spice. This is almost like a greasy broth. You can see the eye still. I'm gonna peel the skin right off of the head. I didn't know what to expect, but this is a very nice soup. Also very sour, like many soups in Thailand. Very delicious. All the flavors of everything I've had, very different from each other. Unlike going to Taco Bell. If you go to Taco Bell, same flavor, different shapes and textures. Thank you, I got a new plate, but you're not supposed to do that. They just use the same plate here. This is a bean sprout salad with some mushrooms, carrots, cut up beans. We get a little bit of that. This is what I'm really looking forward to right here. These are glass noodles. Looks like they're stir fried with tons of veggies inside. They look super delicious. Here they have some deep fried fish. This is what we saw being fried up earlier. I can even feel it from the spoon, how crispy it is. And it looks like some basil fried up too. And right here, this is a curry with pumpkin and chicken. That looks awesome. That should probably go with rice, but instead I'm just gonna get it all over my other food. Round two, and already after this, I will have tried over half of the foods here. First off, we have the bean sprout salad. I like it. Very simple, wet and earthy, like bean sprouts, but a very welcome crunch and even more welcome fiber. This is those fried fish. So they look like little mini sardines, little bait fish. This is usually what I would use for fishing, but that doesn't mean you can't fry it up and have it be delicious. I don't know. It tastes like a French fry, but way more calcium and protein. These are so addictive. And then this, oh my gosh. Fried basil. Why is this not a thing in more places around the world? It's one of my favorite things in Thailand. The flavor pops, the leaf dissolves in your mouth. Very good. Next food right here, we have the pumpkin and chicken. Pumpkin's looking very nice and pumpkin-y. Throw it back with some chicken. Chewing cautiously in case of bones, because we are in Southeast Asia. You never know when they just hacked up a bird with a friggin' axe. That piece was mostly bone-free. This is delicious. Sweet coconut curry, starchy pumpkins, and nice big chunks of chicken. This is what a buffet looks like for $1.41 here in Bangkok. It's really an incredible value. The food is fresh, it's interesting, it's creative, it's diverse, and you still get some protein. It's not some, hey, it's $1, but it's vegan food. It's a head of lettuce. I'm very impressed, but we are not finished. We're heading to another buffet, a buffet that is about 60 times more expensive. But are they gonna have 60 times the options, 60 times the fun, the flavor? Next, we are headed to the Marriott. One buffet down, one to go. Right behind me, the Marriott. But not just any Marriott. This is the Marriott Marquis in Bangkok. Is it Marquis or Marquis? Is that French? Spanish? What's Marquis? This Marriott has one of the most expensive buffets you're gonna find anywhere in Thailand or Southeast Asia, period. Over $83. There are hundreds of foods to choose from, so you cannot eat everything. You really have to prioritize and pick your favorites so you don't miss out. That is not unlimited, all you can eat for all day. That is all you can eat for 2.5 hours. I mean, it seems like it should be enough. But I mean, if you're like me, I'm like a grazing animal. I want to eat from morning to night if I can. Sneak into the bathroom, watch an episode of Seinfeld, come back, continue eating. But no. Welcome inside. I am gonna say this is one of the most extravagant, beautiful, glorious, gigantic buffets I've ever seen in my life. Right off the bat, I got meat right here. Hello, sir. Can I have some pork belly, please? And lamb rack? And, oh God, prime rib or beef rump? And prime rib, please. This is a high pressure situation. He's already got the pork belly on here. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at all this meat. And beef rump. I just got it all. I can't help it. Right here, you have all the sides. Pepper sauce, lamb jus, mushroom sauce. Any kind of flavor combinations you want with your meat. I'm gonna grab some of this and head to the table. All right, we have our first course right here. I'm always starting with the meat because that is how you get your money's worth. I love the selection of meats they have here. This is a fat, crunchy piece of pork belly with some sweet soy sauce. So juicy, crunchy, incredible texture on there. Here, this is the lamb chop, super soft, tender, moist, still warm from the grill. Oh. Good Lord. One of the best pieces of meat I've had at any buffet ever. That beautiful, natural, lammy flavor just brought out without a ton of spices. It's just some simple salt. I'm not sure what else they put on there, but maybe almost nothing. This is some beef prime rump. I think it was just called. Wait, is that a real cut? I'm getting a little soy sauce mixed with some mushroom. A little east meets west here. Mushroom with a little bit of sweet soy sauce, that actually works somehow. The prime rump or prime rib? Oh, it's prime rib and beef rump. Even more than prime rib or beef rump. Most guys are looking for some prime rump, but you're not gonna find that at this buffet. One more bite, some soy sauce, some mushroom sauce. Oh, very nice. I am gonna eat as much as I can in the next 2 hours. That's all I have is 2 hours. That was round one. Right now I am in search of round two, and there are so many options right here. You can get a shabu shabu. You're gonna be able to cook all this meat in these broths. They also have a ton of mushrooms to choose from as well. Then this is the hot and sour soup with seafood. I'm pretty sure that's just tom yum, but they put it in English so we know what the heck it is. Right here you can see a giant line of people. This is how you know this is where I gotta be right now. This is the grilled seafood, and they have some giant prawns. This is where you can start making back some ground on all that money you spent, but you're also gonna waste a lot of time. Hello, could I have 4, please? They have an assembly line. It starts down there with the raw shrimp, and as it cooks, it moves down, and then he toasts it right at the end. Boom, we got a fresh batch right here. I've got my shrimp now. It's not enough for a whole round. I'm gonna show you some of the other sections they have. Right behind me is the dim sum. Now what they do is they have these cute small plates, but if you're smart, oops, what's this, a giant plate? Yes. Here we have some hakao, then some shumai. Shumai's looking a little busted. Let's try it. And this, I don't even know how this works. Do you just, what? Oh my gosh, okay, I asked some people who know what the hell is going on. Thanks guys. That is some beautiful fish fillet. This is the famous Iberico ham. Looks like a bear took a bite out of that leg. This whole leg costs hundreds of dollars at least. Round two, I gotta say, the only thing that sucks is that this took 17 minutes just to acquire. We are starting with these shrimp. These are river prawns, and in Thailand, they get huge. Get some of that head butter. I'm gonna dip it in this sauce. It might be better than lobster. This is very tender. It's got that fatty orange part here. This is a part that's gonna get thrown away almost anywhere you go in the USA. That here is what folks love, and it adds just a really deep, rich, smoky flavor. The sauce is so delicious. It's spicy, it's light, it's aromatic, it's citrusy. It is a perfect combination for really any type of seafood. Right here is the Iberico ham made from that whole freaking leg of a little porky pork. It doesn't have a flavor where you go, oh, that's why that's expensive. It's very satisfying. I love it, but I also love pepperoni from Quick Trip. Probably just as much. I'm letting my white trash side come out a little bit. At the dim sum station, I found this guy right here. It's probably a steamed sea bass. Oh, that's delicious. The fish is very tender. It's sweet, salty, has some mushroom flavor and onion flavor, and that is the perfect one-biter. The hot gao is looking pretty good. I'm gonna put that in the chili oil. Acceptable. Okay, let's try the shumai. They say whoever folds the shumai, they don't even let you touch this stuff until you've been watching this chef do it for years on end. This guy took a weekend course, perhaps. It's not the best looking dim sum I've ever seen. Yeah, it's okay. So it tastes like one level above gas station dim sum. To be fair, 7-Eleven has some very good dim sum in Thailand. It's hard to nail everything. When you have this many foods, you gotta specialize in a handful of things. They just ran out of foie gras, so the gentleman back here is cooking up a load of it. Good thing I have my spy camera. Enhance, 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 enhance. Wait, that's not looking enhanced at all. That looks like shit. He hits it with a glaze, and that is ready to go. I should do this, but these people right here, I just saw them get a burger. Why would you get a burger? There's every food here. I think it's a chicken burger, which is the worst kind of burger. This is like a snack between rounds. This is the foie gras. So juicy. You can look inside. It's very, very soft, fatty, buttery, tender, all those nice words. Fatty, jiggly, sweet. That's what it says on my Tinder profile. That's what it used to say. Sorry, wife. Now that we've had about 3 different rounds of food, let's take a look at some of the stations we have missed so far. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat everything, so let's see what could have been. Welcome to the white asparagus station. Here, they've got white asparagus. Here, I would call this miscellaneous meats. They've got meatballs, baked chicken, they've got stuffed confit, a little bit of everything. You saw this already. This is the dim sum, and this whole area is Chinese related. We've had stir-fried fish maw. That is the air bladder of the fish. You can see it right here. Then they also have some Peking duck. Island oysters. I didn't know they had oysters over there. Good for you guys. The oyster bar with oysters from Thailand, from France, all over the place. The only problem is I'm 50-50 on oysters. I'm not gonna eat any oysters today. I'm good with the foie gras. Can I order 8 of these? I wasn't gonna do it, but they have all these different oysters. I've tried all the Vietnamese oysters. I'm gonna try the Thai one now and see what I think. There's noodle soup with Wagyu beef slices and a beef stew. This one? Yes, please. I get to pick my noodle. So they put everything in the basket right here, which is beautiful. Let that boil up. She's giving me a couple different meatballs. Gonna blanch up some of this beef. And then this is a bunch of stewed beef and tendon. It looks amazing. Here is some broth. Right here we have round number 4. This is what's so fun about doing these buffets. When else would you have a Chinese soup and a Thai oyster? When else would you have a Chinese soup and a Thai oyster together at the same time in the same meal? Of all the fancy things I've had today, that is one of the best bites. Super braised beef that's just been boiling and boiling for hours. This is that nice tendon. Now, in my recent video, I was in Singapore's Chinatown complex and I had a whole plate full of tendons and I kept saying that they have so much fat. And then you guys let me know that actually this, no fat, it's basically all protein. I'm getting swole for summer. Let's go. This bowl is delicious from head to toe. Oh, I love it so much. And then you've got this. I'm gonna slap out some of this seafood sauce, a little bit of chili sauce, a little bit of fried shallots, and the woman filming me right now is Thai, and she was just like, nailed it. I'm not an oyster boy. That is pretty undeniable. Very nice seafood flavor. Balance out with some of the seafood sauce, the chili sauce, and then a little bit of texture with the fried shallots. That's art. Behind me, you can see the dessert section. They have over 50 desserts alone. If you just focused on dessert, you could not even try half of them. 1 mango sticky rice, please. Check it out, guys. Mango is already on the plate. Here's the sticky rice. And then this is what ties it all together. A sweet coconut cream. It is like frosting from the jungle. We have our final round. This is my favorite dessert in all of Southeast Asia. Coconut cream, rice, mango, and these nuts. Oh, it's very nice. First of all, the coconut cream, it's like the convergence of coconut milk and evaporated milk together. And then mango. This is why I love Southeast Asia. Fresh, ripe, super sweet, and melt in your mouth delicious. How many times have you gotten mango in the Midwest and it tastes like gasoline for some reason? Well, this one does not. This one tastes like diesel. For 80 bucks, you could probably come close to getting your money back, but then you just have to be eating foie gras the whole time. I say when you're here, try a little bit of everything and take your time. I've had 2 buffets today. I need a nap soon, but first, I need to tell you which buffet I think gave me the most bang for my buck. Guys, that is the end of the video. Today I've gone to the cheapest and most expensive buffets you will find in Bangkok, Thailand. Now I had to decide which one gave me the most bang for my buck, which is really tough to do. Obviously, both very cool in their own way. I love that there is a buffet that exists out there in reality that is less than $2 and you can try over a dozen different foods. But I also love the Marriott's buffet. There's so many different options to choose from. I would say if I had to pick one to go to again, I feel guilty saying this, but I'd go back to the Marriott. Now, that's not to say that I didn't love the first location. It's a very cool place if you want to not pay very much money, but get to try a lot of different Thai foods. But Marriott, I mean, come on, they had prime rump. That is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more buffets in more countries in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Goodbye, peace out, a peace. I was right here the whole time.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.